everyone, it's Max and welcome to a new week's reading vlog. So this week I am still kind of battling a reading slump. I'm hoping I am on my way out. I just finished Oathbringer by Brandon Sanderson, which was a reread for me, but Brandon Sanderson does always kind of pull me out of the slump. But I thought I would go over the books I'm planning on reading this week. So I have two that I'm planning on reading, and I'm hoping to finish both. The first is Squire by Tamora Pierce. This is my Tamora Pierce book of the month. And then the next book is The Two Towers by J.R. Tolkien, which is for the hashtag Tolkien Along readathon I'm part of. And this is the second book in Lord of the Rings trilogy. So this is it. I'm planning on hopefully reading 200 pages of this a day, starting on Wednesday, and finishing this today and tomorrow. I am halfway through, so I'm right on track for that. My battery's flashing, so I will give you more of a summary tomorrow because it's midnight right now. So I'm gonna go to bed and charge my battery. Good night. Hi guys, it's Tuesday night. It's 11:30 and I am 266 pages into Squire, which is okay. I know I said that I wanted to finish this in 2 days. Not gonna happen. I did the math for the rest of the 3 books that I really want to get to this month because of readathons and kind of just goals that I've set for myself over the year. I have to read 130 pages a day. So I have caught up. I read 180 pages yesterday. So I got to the next 130 page mark. I might try to read some more, but I'm also really tired and I should just let myself go to sleep. I'm enjoying it a lot actually. So this series is part of the Protector of the Small series, and this is about the first lady knight since Alana, and it's good. It's really good. I'm enjoying the series as a whole. I really like the first one. Second one I didn't like as much, but this one I'm really enjoying. This one jumped right into the thick of it. And I had some serious issues with the bullying aspects of the first 2 books, especially in the second one. It's very much you lie. If people ask you about it, you say, you fell down the stairs and all this stuff. And it's very much rat on each other, but it would really annoyed me because this is a middle grade series. It's kind of teaching kids not to tell people that you're being bullied. But this one, they're kind of getting their just desserts, which is good. So I'm really, really enjoying it. Super fast paced. I am well over halfway through and I'm really excited to see how it goes and where it goes. But I am just very tired. Yeah, but I'm really happy that I'm enjoying this. It's really nice. I am still battling a slump, so it's nice to be able to read something that's really fast paced. But I am really okay with not finishing this in 2 days because I am actually getting back into writing. I majored in screenwriting in college, so I just kind of got in a rut where I just felt like all the writing that I had to do had to be screenplays, and it didn't feel like I was doing it for myself. I was doing it for a grade for 4 years, and I wanted to write narrative, not story, novel-esque, not screenplays, and that made me feel guilty. But my stepbrother had some great advice, which was just he's an architect and he faced kind of an artistic slump, and he was I just had to force myself to do bad art and be okay with it, and kind of train yourself to be it's okay to have bad writings for myself, that's okay, and it makes you appreciate the good more. So I'm getting back into writing and I'm really happy and I'm having a lot of fun. So I'm okay with not finishing Squire because even though I had hours to myself tonight, I wrote and I'm feeling really good about it. So it's all good. I'm very happy. But yeah, that's all I've got. I don't really have anything else to say. I should be listening to The Storm Before the Storm, which is my hard-hitting contemporary that I'm supposed to be reading, or hard-hitting fiction, and it's kind of about the fall of Rome, but I don't know, I'm really not intrigued. I don't know enough about Rome, I think, to start at this point. I'm okay, these people are doing different things, and I'm Sounds good. Like, I don't know where this is in relation to like Caesars and stuff, and I got really confused because I thought this was after like Julius Caesar and like Caesars, but it's like this guy's like mentality and strategy inspires like Julius Caesar or something, and I was like, but this is like about like the beginning of the end of the Roman Empire. So I just don't know the timeline of ancient Rome well enough, I think, to really get it. Because I'm mostly just confused. So maybe I should put it down, try listening to Da Vinci's Tiger, because that's like for like lowest rated on Goodreads. And I'm like, I had that twice and I'm not gonna get to like either of them, which is okay, because like when I'm going through a slump, reading the lowest rated book on Goodreads is probably not the best thing to do. But I might try to listen to that audiobook because it's only 8 hours. So just try to do like an hour a day, and it's the 17th, so I'll be able to get through it. It'll be fine. I'm tired. I'm also not driving anywhere, and I don't know when I'd listen to the audiobook, and it's just like a whole thing. So we'll see. But I'm gonna go to bed and talk to you all tomorrow. And I'm hoping I'll finish Squire tomorrow. I might have to anyways. 130 pages. I'd be on page like, yeah, 390. So yeah, I'll have finished this tomorrow. Good night. Hi guys. I'd like to say I'm going to try and not just update when it's almost midnight, but I can't make any promises. But it's almost midnight on Wednesday and I just finished Squire by Tamora Pierce and I really enjoyed it. I don't think this hit me the same way as First Tested, so I'm gonna give it a 4.25 out of 5 stars, but I definitely enjoyed it more than Paige. And if you saw the vlog where I read Paige, you would know that I had a really hard time with the bullying aspect and how it's very much like you lie to your like teachers and like adults about like what happened, and I didn't think that was a very good message for children who are going through bullying, where it's like, no, don't lie, tell adults, tell people, tell authority figures that you're being bullied. So I didn't really like that, and it did get better in this one, but I wish it had been more justice. Like what happened just kind of felt convenient instead of actual like poetic justice, I guess. And I wish it had more of that, because it felt like yeah, it made sense, but it also didn't really feel satisfying in the way that I had kind of wanted it to. But overall, I did really enjoy it. I'm hoping that the fourth book, what happens in the fourth book, is going to have been foreshadowed in the previous books, because it feels like it was just like we kind of got like a dump of foreshadowing in this book for what's going to happen in the fourth, and even then it was like not even really foreshadowing. I don't know, I feel like the fourth book is going to kind of like go way off course of what the other three were doing, and I'm a little nervous. But we'll see. I'm also not the biggest fan of the romance. I like both of the characters. I don't know, something about them together. I think maybe it's because Tamora Pierce writes her main characters to feel very young. And even though we start out with Kel when she's young, she's 17 by the end of this book. And I still feel like she's like too young to be dating, because she doesn't really, like, Kel has been this emotionally mature for the whole series, so I don't feel like she's grown. I still feel like she's like the 12-year-old or 8-year-old or 11-year-old, however old she was, that we met at the beginning. And so when there's romance introduced, I just like can't really get into it. The Alana series I was able to, because I feel like she did mature emotionally, and like I liked her with both of the characters. And then the second series, I didn't love Dane and Numair. I like them better in this. I didn't think that was hinted at well enough, even though I'm sure people thought it was really obvious. I was like taken totally by surprise in the fourth book when all of a sudden they were like professing their love for each other. And then this one, I don't know. I'm just like not super into it. I still read her like she's 12. So, but I'm gonna go to bed. Got work tomorrow. Today was really hectic. I'm like the only one at home to watch the puppy, because my mom and my stepdad are like work out of the house, and so it's just like a lot because I'm also working. And today she was, I don't know, she was in a mood and she didn't stop barking and whining and crying for 3 hours and it was just a lot. So we'll see. I'm really hoping tomorrow's better because I'm gonna be miserable if it isn't. But I'm gonna go to bed and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Good night. Hi guys, it's Thursday night. It's 9 and I'm just sitting down to start the Two Towers and I came to a startling realization. It's only 434 pages. It said it ends on page 971. I assumed this, I don't even know how I assumed that. I assumed this was 971 pages. No, it starts on the next page after like the Fellowship of the Ring ended. So it's like the whole series is 1,000 and something pages. I thought the next book was 1,000 pages. It's not. I'm probably stupid. I just hadn't looked at it yet. So yeah, a lot shorter than I thought it was, which I'm kind of happy about because of this whole reading slump thing. Please ignore this. It's really awful. I know, it's like glaringly obvious, but I'm so pumped. I'm just like really excited about this. So I'm feeling a lot better about getting this, Kingdom of Copper, and maybe a Deadly Education in. So I'm gonna start this tonight. I don't know, 434, could I try and do it in 2 days? We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I'm really pumped about the length of this book. And I'm gonna start it. So 434, I'll try to read like 217 pages. We'll see. It probably won't happen, but it's 9. It might. I'm going to edit and upload my reading vlog tonight. It just has to happen, but my computer is almost dead, so I have to charge it. It has to. I'm so far behind on just like editing and uploading videos. It's the whole creative slump that I've been talking about. I don't want to do anything. So yeah, but I've got it. It's friggin' Thursday and I have up videos that are like backlogged now, like my October wrap up. Still haven't edited or uploaded that, but that's gonna be this week as well. I've got Saturday night alone with the puppy, and so I'm just going to dedicate some of that time to editing and uploading this October wrap up. And I've got my Invisible Life of Addie LaRue box unboxing. So it's just, I've just got to do it. I've just got to do it. I don't know why. I just like can't get myself to do it. But for right now, I'm gonna start Two Towers and see how far I can get into it. And I will talk to you guys probably once I'm about to go to sleep for the night and update you on where I decided to end. Hi guys. It's 11:22. I'm very tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. But I edited and uploaded my weekly vlog, which is great. And I got 145 pages into the Two Towers, which is really nice because I did the math, and even it's actually, the math is wrong because the book is a lot shorter than I thought it was, but it's like to finish Squire, the Two Towers, and Kingdom of Copper by the end of the month, I had to read 130 pages a day, and I read 145 today. So it all works out. I'm super tired, so I am going to go to sleep, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. I'm enjoying this, actually. I'm enjoying it more than the first one. I'm able to like comprehend, or not comprehend, but like take in and like keep more information in my brain. When I read Fellowship of the Ring, I kind of read and it all just kind of like went in one ear out through the other or whatever, because I don't know, I was having a really hard time focusing. But this time I'm having a good time. What's funny though is that like in the movie, Merry and Pippin are with these trees for like the whole movie, trying to convince them to fight with them. And it takes them the whole movie, but in this, it took 1 chapter. So I was a little surprised about that. And I don't know if we're gonna see Merry and Pippin at all for the rest of the book. I hope so, but I don't know because that was the whole movie. So we'll see. Good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hi guys, it's Sunday. I know. Didn't update you. Fridays because I didn't read anything. You know, I was feeling so good about starting Two Towers and realizing it was only 434 pages. And then I just didn't read anything on Friday. And then I did read 200 pages yesterday. I just ended up maybe drinking a little bit too much wine and not doing like half of the things that I wanted to, and then fell asleep. So didn't update you, but now it's 9 p.m. on Sunday and I finished The Two Towers and I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot more than Fellowship of the Ring. I really like the storylines. It's crazy how bad J.R. Tolkien, I almost said George R. R. Martin, is at writing like action scenes. Cause I'm like forgetting what it's called, but like the one huge battle that happens in the movie is like not even 10 pages. And it's like so weird. And I don't even remember it wrapping up. Like I remember like having Gandalf's point of view and him being like, we must get there. And then like all of a sudden it was like done. And I don't know. But overall, I did enjoy this a lot more than the first one. I'm gonna try and watch the movie tomorrow, which I'll put in this vlog if I am able to watch it tomorrow during work. But I did enjoy this just like so much more. I'm really interested. I was really interested in the storyline. We met like Eowyn, I cannot remember how to pronounce like her name and her brother's name, Eomer, and like the Riders of Rohan and Boromir's brother and like all those great characters that we get more of in the last book. And yeah, I don't know, I was just able to follow along with this one more than Fellowship of the Ring. And I'm trying to remember, I think I was also in a reading slump, like I was still in the reading slump in Fellowship of the Ring and maybe worse than this one, but this one I just really enjoyed and I was able to get through it. So I did give it a 4.25 out of 5 stars because it's not 5-star material to me. It's just like not hitting me that way, but I did enjoy it. And when I actually was able to read, I just like flew through it. So yeah, but I guess I'll just wrap up this week. So I did read The Two Towers, which went for classic fantasy and TBR cards, and I gave it a 4.25 out of 5 stars. And I also finished Squire by Tamora Pierce, which I believe I also gave a 4.25 out of 5 stars. And I don't believe this went towards anything in TBR cards. I will leave it across the screen if it did. But I enjoyed this one more than the second book, which was Page, but not as much as First Test. And I'm really happy that I read it. So yeah, that is 2 books this week, which is better than, no, it's not better than any week, but it's okay. I'm battling the reading slump. I'm getting through it. Next week, the only real plan that I have is to read Kingdom of Copper, but I am going to try and at least get to Deadly Education as well. The Bookworm and Da Vinci's Tiger I really don't care about because they're both for like lowest rated on Goodreads and I don't need that negativity in my life. I might change that thing like TBR prompt in TBR cards because I don't know why I did it. People just like do it and I regret it because I just don't want to read that. I don't want to read a book where I think I'm not going to like it. So we'll see. An iconic shot, truly. An amazing reveal, truly. I mean, honestly, who expected it if you hadn't read the book? I know I didn't. We love improvised symbolism. Without a doubt, the moment I fell in love with Aragorn.
Great host.
Hi guys. So, it's Wednesday. I watched Two Towers on Monday and then didn't update you, but I loved it. I think The Two Towers is definitely my favorite movie. Helm's Deep is an amazing battle, and I love all of the storylines, and I just really liked it. I like how they drew it out. Like I've said in the past 2 #TolkienAlong vlogs, J.R. Tolkien sucks at writing action and battles, and it showed again in Two Towers where Helm's Deep only took like 10 pages altogether, while in the movie it takes up like half of the movie. And The Hobbit, it was the same issue. The Fellowship of the Ring didn't really have any big battles, but like he just doesn't do it well. And so I did really like this. I like J.R. Tolkien splits it into parts. So the first part follows Aragorn and that group and Merry and Pippin, and then the second part follows Frodo and Sam. And so I like how in the movie, they just intertwine the storylines. Makes sense. Of course, they're gonna do that for a movie, but I do just like that more. I really, really loved it. I gave the book 4.25 out of 5 stars. Movie 5 out of 5 stars. They do a night battle right, unlike Game of Thrones and like every other night battle ever. So yeah, really liked it. I'm so excited to read Return of the King and then watch the movie. I'm interested to see how long Return of the King actually is, because I thought it was like 1,000+ pages, but it's just added on from the second book. So like the second book ended on like 970 pages. I can't remember when like Return of the King ends. So I am interested to see how long it is, especially because he sucks at writing battles. So like the last battle is probably gonna take up like a couple pages. So we'll see. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye.